Okay, everything's moving. We're happy now. Excellent. So Black Widow in the MCCU. Um, ooh, hey, Nelson. Good night from Singapore. Welcome. How are you doing, Steven? Catching up on chat. I feel like I agree. Spider is cool. I also love Venom. He's one of my favorites. I'd say top three heroes. They're X-23, Star-Lord, and Venom. Hype Train. Salsa the One. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the resub. 14 months. How crazy is that? Thank you so very much. We're moving. Hey, Nelson. Hello, chat. Let's go. Cool. Okay, so Taskmaster is going to be our villain for the Black Widow movie. YouTube. I just read Salsa's comments and I can't think on my own apparently. Okay. So, this goes here. Winter Soldier is not in the movie, but he is in the 15 decks of hero cards in the MCCU. The rule is that you get to keep that. So, or you get to keep any cards in the deck, even if they aren't in the movie, just to kind of make it a little bit easier from like a deck building and idea. So, work blocks Twitch, but not YouTube. Nice, cool. Well, that's fun. If you play two-handed, can I call in an action to play a hero action card? Yes, you can, as long as the hero that you're calling upon has a is in hero mode. Hey, CBS. Thank you for the subscription. Yeah, CBS. Okay. Yeah, I'm everywhere. Hey, how you doing? Excellent. Awesome. Let's hop over to the MCCU PowerPoint. So game 16, black, use him as a resource. Okay, I'll try doing that. I'll try doing that also. I'll try keeping him as a resource and keeping him off the table. But we'll see. We'll see, because I think it'll be a little mean, but we'll try. So game 16, Black Widow, there's the hero and villain. And so in this movie, basically Natasha is working to try and free all of the other widows from like this mind control, and she has a way to do that. And so we're going to try and simulate that. It's a little bit difficult to simulate with within the confines of the game. Taskmaster is the main fighting villain. I don't necessarily know if I would consider Taskmaster the main villain, but the main fighting villain. Then what we're going to be doing is our mod sets are Hydra Patrol, because it's required, in the Mutant Slayers. And the Mutant Slayers are going to represent the different oh, your CBS Inc. I wanted to send you a sub on Twitch. Oh, thank you so very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, so we're going to use the Mutant Slayers to simulate the other widows. And the way that is going to work is that we're going to remove all the captive allies from the game. So our Taskmaster has these captured by Hydra, and it is, instead of getting a captive ally, when we grab captured by Hydra, we're going to discard cards from the top of the deck until we hit a Marauder minion. We put that into play engaged with us, and if we thwart down captured by Hydra, the text on that changes to say you can take control of one of the Marauder minions as a like a you've hit them with the antidote for the mind control, and now they're becoming a an ally for you, which they're going to be 2 consequential damage and blanked text box. Do enjoy Taskmaster fights are fun. What if you use the Black Widow allied also just to simulate? Oh, I like that Guarismo. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, what is her name? Why can I not remember her sister's name right now? But I do like that idea. I'm gonna do that. Yes, I remember. Yeah, I can't think of how to pronounce it. Are these games somewhere in a PDF? Yes, there's a Google Doc file, or a Google Slides file that has all of them. The White Widow. Yes, thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and grab her. I really like that idea. That's a good call. It also works because we are playing a protection deck, because protection is the greatest aspect everywhere. link. Where do you're on Twitch. So this would be crazy because I am not super great at turning this off. Try exclamation mark MCCU and see if that works. I may have turned it off, but there's a very, very decent chance I have never turned that command off. So try that. Oh my gosh, it worked. Yes, there's the link. And then in YouTube, right now, there's not a link in the description, so I apologize. But there's going to be in the final video there will be a link down below, but I just wasn't able to do that. Okay, so the deck build that we're going to be running, we got Black Widow because that is representing another Widow. We got Anticipation and Defensive Stance. Now these are the two preps that we have from Protection. Black Widow is all about protection. Winter Soldier, a stand-in for Red Guardian. I'm down with that. I like that. Yeah. Yeah. Winter Soldier is a stand-in for the Red Guardian. Yes. Beautiful. Yes. Hey, how's it going? Going good. Doing good. We got 2 copies of Target Acquired, which I put into the deck without actually even... I guess there are some... Yeah, there's some boost icons. So, cool. Armored Vest. Energy Barriers. Unflappables. Electrostatic Armor. Angel's Airy. So this is actually the first time there... Yeah, there you go. Issue swap. Perfect. Angel's Airy. This is the first time I've actually run Angel's Airy. So after you defend against an attack, you place a fatigue counter here, and then as an alter ego action, remove all the fatigue counters and heal 1 damage to your identity for each fatigue counter removed. Now, I think Natasha is going to have a fairly decent chance to keep damage off of her with the perfect defense. We've got the synth suit. We've got armored vest, but I think there's a lot of minions in here that can really cause some issues. So we also got What Doesn't Kill Me. We got tackles, night nurses. We're bringing specialized training with the defensive specialist. Superpower training, build support, established perimeter, Quinn carrier, and our doubles. So kind of very... there's not a lot of places for damage to go, and so Black Widow can sustain herself. It's just how quickly can she get set up to do so. And so that can be oh yeah, multiple man's great at blocking. Yeah. The what we're going for in this game is that we're trying to only use characters in the movie. And so multiple man didn't show up in the movie, unfortunately. I love how the slideshow is made. So so you can play the games too, Sirius. I actually highly would love that. I would love that. That's what the main reason I'm doing this is to try and create another way for people to enjoy the game. There's also a MCCU game log farm. So there's a link on every single one of the slides there, but you can go and log your farms or log your plays. And as we're, getting more and more game logs, I'm going in and the plan is to do some fun, informative analytics on that. So repurpose for the damage. I think repurpose could work. She's got a couple of techs. I've actually never tried a Widow repurpose deck. That sounds interesting. That's what I'm going to do after playing Get Up in Games Perfect matchups. Nice, cool, awesome. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited to hear how it goes. Okay, so the other thing is that Captured by Hydra does come into play, and we are triggering the new text. So we're going to be starting with a minion, and actually I didn't realize how mean this start is. We're starting with an encounter card, a crisis, acceleration, and a minion. And once we take care of Hydra Patrol, we're going to get another Hydra minion. Oh, that'll be fine. Going to make this into a PDF eventually. Cool. Sounds good. Okay, so yeah, there's a poll on Facebook for the team's theme you want next for champions. I wanted X Factor or Fantastic Four. I am always going to answer the Defenders. I will answer Defenders until we get the Defenders. I really want the street level Defenders: Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and as we all know and love, Daredevil. I think Fantastic Four probably makes the most sense of what we're going to see is Fantastic Four, but I really want street levels. I could see Fantastic Four being like a bridge, or street levels, honestly, being a bridge into another trilogy. You know what you could do? Change the rules in Captain Marvel game to use the new standard 3 in order to bring out it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't even remember the Captain Marvel game. Defenders was really high on the poll. Nice. Yeah. I'm curious what is everyone's thoughts on what they want to see. I'm curious because I want to hear with the chat. But I think Fantastic Four, Daredevil, please, please. You have to defeat her nemesis in order to win. Yes, good call. Oh yeah, I remember. I kind of forced that pull. Yeah, villain HP starting at 16. Let's discard until we get a Marauder minion. Harpoon starts out 0 scheme, 2 attack, 5 health, guard. When Harpoon attacks you or an ally you control, take 2 indirect damage, or he gets +2 and the attack gains piercing. Set each captive ally aside Hydra Patrol, put it into play, shuffle the encounter deck. And then after step 1, each hero either has to place a threat or take a damage. Taskmaster's mean. I think Defenders Midnight Suns, that'd be cool. A fixed version of the Hulk. There you go. Nice. Defenders is a must. Fantastic Four looks like what we're going to next. I would be okay with more spider heroes. I would be okay with another spider wave. That would be really fun. I'm all about that, yeah. Oops. We got defensive stance. We got tackle, defensive stance, widow, and a genius. And I need one more card. And a widow's bite. Alrighty. Okay. So I think I can't with the cards that we have right now. But it's like, can we just take a hit from Harpoon and thwart down capture by Hydra and take Harpoon away, get him for our own? I think we can if we use Black Widow. I think we're gonna hang on to a defensive stance. We're gonna hang on to a Widow's Bite. We're gonna toss tackle and defensive stance. Yeah, we'll draw into an energy. That's huge. Ugh. And the Night Nurse. Nice. Okay. Rip Black Widow in the MCU. Yeah. I'm excited for the next scenario pack, whatever. Yeah, scenario packs I think are great. It's a huge fan of 90 X Factor fan, Havoc, Polaris, Multiple Man. I really want a multiple man hero. I think that'd be fun. F4 versus Dr. Doom or Galactus. Yeah. Okay, let's use a genius to play a defensive stance. That's going to trigger our mission prep, so we get to draw a card into anticipation. Okay. Let's go ahead and flip up to Black Widow. We're going to use a genius and anticipation to play Black Widow. We're going to thwart for 4 here. And then we're going to use a Widow's Bite to play Night Nurse. You know what? Yeah, we're going to use Widow's Bite to play Night Nurse. Comes in with 3 medical counters. We can use a medical counter to heal one and remove a status. Okay, let's go ahead and stand up. Got Dance of Death. Grappling Hook. Ooh, I love Grappling Hook. Target acquired. 3. Another Dance of Death. And Energy Barrier. We got 1. And honestly, I think we're going to take a damage. Taskmaster is going to attack us. We're going to block with Widow here. Oh, also, whenever I flipped up, I'm going to take 2 damage. 1, 2. We're going to block with Widow. +0. And then we got Harpoon coming in for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Encounter card. Taskmaster gains Retaliate 1. We can exhaust our hero, spend a mental and a physical resource to discard this card. Alrighty. We'll go ahead and thwart capture by Hydra. And then when captured by Hydra, we get Harpoon as a reformed Widow. And I need to not die. 90s Flanthark scenario pack. Nice. What are the green dots on the cards for? The green dots on the cards mean that they go back in a binder. So I have like a hybrid approach for my storage solution. I have my cards alphabetically over here, but one copy of every single card goes into a binder, so I can just flip through and see the cards fairly easily there. So that's I'm at 2 health. I only recover for 3. Oh my goodness, I don't like it at all. We're gonna flip down. We're gonna have to. Dance of Death will play target acquired, which will draw us a card into anticipation. Use Dance of Death and Anticipation to play Energy Barrier. We're gonna hang on to Grappling Hook. So we can guarantee a prep play next turn to draw that card. But then Energy Barrier is gonna help us with all this ping damage. Better than going down to like 1 damage with Cap. Well, the problem with Taskmaster is when you flip back up, you're gonna take damage, and so it's yeah, no, I please ask questions. Yes, please, please, please. Okay, so we got Grappling Hook. I kind of want to not attack with Harpoon here, just because like this is Retaliate 1, and if we can get rid of the Retaliate 1 before Harpoon, he can attack twice because he's taking 2 consequentials. Attack twice and then block. So we'll stand up. We'll got Grappling Hook. Build support. Target acquired. Strength. 1, 2, 3, 4. Widow's Bite. Energy Barrier. Sweet. We got 1 here. Taskmaster's going to scheme for 2 plus 3 is 5. Yikes. We got this Crisis icon too. I don't like that. And then our encounter card is a Vertigo 1/0 guard. When Vertigo attacks you or an ally, stun a character, or she gets +2 for the attack. I look away and the table is full of upgrades. Got Endurance in the deck. I actually cut Endurance at the last second. I think that I may want to put Endurance back in though. I have the same thing. It makes deck building so much easier. It really does. It really does. Nelson loving the 1-cost curve these days. It's so much fun. You get to play everything. You're just going. You're just doing what you do. It's great. Let's use Strength to play Grappling Hook. That's going to draw us into a Unflappable. We'll go ahead and use a basic heal for 3. Which probably is not the right call here, but it's what we got. Let's use a build support and a target acquired to play an Energy Barrier. And then we're going to do a Widow's Bite to play a Unflappable. We're going to flip up and we're going to take 2 damage. We're going to Energy Barrier both of that to throw the 2 damage to Vertigo, and Harpoon's going to take Vertigo out. Okay. Do you mainly keep the 40 cards? That's a good question. I don't. I used to, and then Villain talked me out of it. It's I do. I probably skew to less than 45 on 99% of my decks. For all of its issue, I have a hard time deck building without using Marvel CDB. I love Marvel CDB. It's great. Haven't played it yet, but built an X23 red deck with no doubles. So, oh yeah, yeah. There are some really cool builds out there where you don't have any doubles. That's really cool. Have you enjoyed playing Earthborn Rangers? Very much, very, very, very much. Villain, you showed me the ways of not playing only with a 40 card deck. That's what you did. Oh, I needed. Oh yeah, yeah. There's the synth suit, Quinn Carrier, superpower training, attack acrobatics 1, 2, 3, 4. I need thwarting power. Winter Soldier is gonna help with that. I'm gonna add 1 here. We're at 9 out of 12. I don't love that at all. We're gonna take an attack of 2 plus a boost card. We're at 5. I think I'm throwing Harpoon in front of this one. +2. There goes Harpoon. Then our encounter card is a Hydra regular, Insight 1. That's not good. And it is now our turn. Uh, I always have to look and make sure that I have used all of my stuff because I will always forget. Black Widow versus Taskmaster. Hey, Roland, how's it going? Yeah. What's your solution to sleeving foldable heroes? I don't. I just leave them unsleeved. They never really get shuffled, and so honestly, a lot of the hero cards I could probably go without sleeving, but I just do it just because I like the feel. But for the triple folds, I don't. I really like the hybrid binder idea. I use Marvel CDB because I can't see any of the cards without taking them out of their box. They're just too many to. There are a lot to remember. Yeah. Okay. I really need synth suit. We got 1, 2, 3 preps. We're gonna use superpower training to play attack acrobatics, and we're gonna play Winter Soldier. Um, this is so scary. I don't know what to do about that. Um, I want to kill the Hydra regular. I could Hydra Patrol, but then I have another Hydra regular out, which we could start poking them. Let's use Winter Soldier, or I'm sorry, to take out Hydra Patrol. 3-player Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, Spectrum versus Ronin. Same weapon in the movie as the. Oh, nice. I have not played Ronin yet, so or I've not seen the movie yet. I should say I have not seen the movie, so I'm really excited to see the movie. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Have you in D20 new hero boards and? Oh no, I haven't. Are they from By the Same Token? They have some really cool stuff. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and thwart 2 here. I have a couple of covert ops coming up, which is gonna be a real lifesaver. I'm gonna toss Quinn Carrier. We're gonna hang on to Synth Suit just because of how important that is, and I've already passed by my superpower training. So let's stand up. You got Angel's Airy, nice. What doesn't kill me, beautiful. Tackle and covert ops, nice. Okay. Ooh, okay. I feel like we're close to the precipice. Throw 1 there. We'll take a damage, which will ping this Hydra regular. Okay. Taskmaster is going to attack us for 2 plus a boost card. We are going to. We're at 5. We do have a defensive stance. We're going to take it. 2, 3 total. We'll use defensive stance. Discard defensive stance, prevent 3 of that damage. So we take 0 damage. We're going to use our Widowmaker to kill the Hydra regular here. This Hydra regular is going to attack. We're going to prevent 2 of that damage and throw the 2 damage back at him. Alrighty. We've got a Caught Off Guard. Discard an upgrader support you control. We're going to toss Target Acquired. I think Target Acquired is easier to toss, especially with how few boost effects there are in here. And we can keep Grappling Hook for something that's going to lose us the game. Okay. I am feeling much better right now. Whoa, new Nelson video while multi-streaming. The ultimate multitasking. Whoa. Oh, I post, yeah, because my video is posted at 11. Yeah. Alrighty, have fun at work. Previous binder was only good until next evolution, and that's only for the aspect cards. Yeah. I don't have any of the hero cards in there. Yeah. Got some epic music going on in the headphones. I like it. I think honestly I go for covert ops here. Over synth suit. And we try and drop synth suit next turn. But I mean a confuse, a roll down, it just solves a lot. We can't play Angel's Airy at that point. There's so many things that I want to do, but I really think that we need to confuse, roll down. Or honestly we could confuse and not roll down. Yeah. We're just going to go what doesn't kill me, angels, and tackle for a covert ops. Move 4 and confuse. Winter Soldier is going to thwart this down to 3. Nelson, I just noticed the Star Wars shirt. Yeah, let's go. Have you ever played the Star Wars deck building game? Yes, I have. One from Caleb. I just got it this weekend. I haven't played it yet, but love the look of it. It's good. It's really solid. Are you talking about the dueling? You sit across the table and you have the trade row type thing? I really like the Star Wars deck building game. It's solid. It's very, very solid. We're at 5. I'm gonna flip down. I'm gonna heal for 3. 1, 2, 3, and we'll stand up. Electrostatic armor, specialized training, armored vest, safe house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many copies of a card did you add to the binder? Bought it on release. I'm a sucker for deck building games. Yeah. That one looks. It is good. It is good. Yeah, it's very solid. Okay, we're gonna add 1 here. Taskmaster's confused. We've got a Taskmaster's training camp. After a minion enters play, give it a tough status card. It comes in with 2 and a hazard, so an extra encounter card every single turn. Okay, so what are we doing down here? Do we go safe house? No, I don't think we do. I think we get I think we get synth suits on the table, and we play specialized training. We can start working our way at specialized training, because that's going to help us long term really, really well. Okay. Yep. Let's go ahead and flip up. We're going to take 2 damage. One, 2. We'll take it to the face. That's fine. Let's use a attack acrobatics to play specialized training. It comes in with 5. Ooh. I really like Angel's Airy. Been using it with X23 and it's been crazy good. That's interesting. Yeah, I need to play it more. I have not played it at all. So X23 looks really good. I used to put 4, but I started to stretch them too much, so now I use 3 at most and go to the pocket right next to it. Gotcha. We're gonna toss all of our other building cards to play synth suit. So this is after you trigger the ability of a preparation card. You can exhaust this to ready Black Widow, and it also gives her +1 defense. Winter Soldier is going to go ahead and take out the training camp. Don't need that in our lives. Black Widow is going to hit this for 2 to take that down to 3. And let's go ahead and stand up. We're starting to get right where I want to be. Honestly, we can probably keep Winter Soldier around and not use him as a block. The only problem is I kind of want him back in the draw. We have 1 card here, and if I trigger Unflappable, then Winter Soldier hits an empty discard pile, and I don't like that. There's my gauntlets. There they are. Jeez. Do you do FF Fantasy Flight is done making the start? I doubt it. I really doubt it. It's so expandable. I really think that we're going to see more. I would be really surprised if they were done. Okay, we're going to add 1, and we'll take a damage. Taskmaster is going to attack us. We're going to block with Soldier here just so we can get him back in the draw pile. +1. And our encounter card is Hydra Soldier Guard. When defeated, deal the engaged player a encounter card. Sweet. Okay. I really want to play What Doesn't Kill Me. If I play What Doesn't Kill Me, I can kill Specialized Training. That is so very enticing to do. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and thwart down this to 1. We're going to use a Widow's Gauntlet and a Grappling Hook to play What Doesn't Kill Me. So we get to heal 2 and stand up. 1, 2. Stand up. Then we're going to thwart Specialized Training, and we're going to be off to the races with the Defensive Specialist. We get +1 defense, and after we defend, we get to draw a card. I love when people play older heroes because there tends to be a lot of talk about how much stronger the new heroes are. Then we get to see the old heroes, and it's like, oh right, yeah, that's true. I think the deck building game is giving me everything I wanted from from what the TCG is doing. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's good to know. Yeah, I want to. I haven't played the TCG. I really want there to be a. Man, I forgot how much space Black Widow takes up. I really want there to be a LCG, a Star Wars LCG. I'd love that. Okay, let's go ahead and stand up. I think a couple hard to ignores could have been a good addition here. So to be honest, Ryan is pretty bad at Marvel Champions. Who's Ryan? Who am I thinking? Who? Ah, I'm not a Star Wars person, but I totally agree. Successful geek. My boss loves Star Wars, so I'd actually be able to get him down to play that. I'm your guy for Star Wars Unlimited. Oh yeah, yeah, Ryan. Okay, I don't know why my mind could not connect those dots. I don't know why. Yes, no, Ryan's pretty bad. He's a. I'm just messing with him. Oh my goodness. I'm excited for Unlimited. Been avoiding TCGs like the play because of what money. That's very very healthy and smart. Yeah. Okay, we got armored vest, safe house, covert ops, strength, anticipation. I am pretty happy with all of that. I'm gonna place our threats. We're gonna take a damage. Taskmaster is going to attack us for 2 plus a boost card. We'll go ahead and defend for 4. It's a +2. We take no damage. So we will defensive specialist, draw a card to Dance of Death. Unflappable, draw a card. Defensive stance. And then we'll take 2 damage from the soldier. 1, 2. We got 2 encounter cards. The first one is an advance. We're going to go ahead and grappling hook that. So grappling hook, when you reveal a treachery, discard grappling hook, cancel the effects of that treachery, and discard it. So we're going to cancel the advance. We get to trigger synth suit to ready, and then Widowmaker will throw a damage on Hydra soldier. Next up is a Mutant Slayers. Each Marauder minion gains Quick Strike. Place 1 additional threat here for each character in play with Mutant, X Factor, X Force, or X Men, which I think is 0, which is probably the first time I've ever hit that. So that's 3. I will get a couple of the starters for the TCG and a couple of each booster box, leaving 1 of everything unopened in hopes to grow some value. Nice. Love Ryan on MVM, but Jeremy Howard is your favorite. Did barrier ping the minion? No, we kept the barrier. I liked keeping the barrier. I think the barrier here is not only a save of a damage, but more importantly to me, when I'm thinking about it, it's going to allow for a perfect defend, which is going to allow me to trigger my unflappable. And so if I defend and we flip a 3 boost, I can energy barrier to get a card, and I would much rather prevent the damage there. Or if I'm like actually in, I mean, 4 health is not great, but yeah. That was kind of my thoughts there. Star Wars Unlimited cards will be cheap online, our local cards. I do think that's the case. I think that we will probably. Oh yeah, I just took the damage. Yeah, I think that Star Wars is going to be a lot easier than Lorcana to figure out. Okay, let's go ahead and. We'll go Strength and Dance of Death to play Covert Ops to remove 4 here and confuse Taskmaster. Let's go ahead and use Black Widow sitting at 4. Yeah, we'll use Black Widow to thwart 2 off of Mutant Slayers. We will flip down to Alter Ego. Black Widow's Gauntlet will play Anticipation, which will draw us into a Covert Ops. Don't really need that. Our defensive stance will play Safe House. We'll use Safe House to go find a prep card in our discard pile and add it to our hand, which is going to be Grappling Hook. And then we'll use Armored Vest and Covert Ops to play Grappling Hook. Grappling Hook canceling treacheries is very, very good. Got Anticipation. Okay. Let's go ahead and stand up. I kind of want to play the Armored Vest because then I can use my +3 defense thing. What other IP would you like to see champion system other than the obvious Star Wars IP? Ooh. I don't know. That's a good question. Lorcana was such a botched launch when my wife was so excited. Another TCG, even though we're playing it. Yeah. Yeah, the Lorcana was a tough launch. They're having a really hard time with the distribution, which is too bad. Mistborn would be sick, or Stormlight. How about just a Cosmere? Honestly, a Cosmere would be sick. I would love a Cosmere LCG. Oh my goodness. Give me that right now. Give me that right now. Avatar? Ooh, Avatar would be sick too. Oh, that'd be so cool. Hey, there's Winter Soldier. Our strategy paid off. We're going to add one here. Actually, we're going to add one. Taskmaster's confused. Hydra Soldiers, 2. Encounter card, Bound by Business. Discard cards from the encounter deck until a Marauder minion that does not share a title is discarded. Put that minion into play, engage with us. Ooh, the Last Airborne. Yeah. DC Comics would be really sick. Yeah. Have we seen all the Marauder minions? No, we got Grey Crow. Retaliate 1. When he attacks you or an ally you control, bad things happen. Star Wars may end up being similar to 4 or 5. I need another card. Master of the Universe LCG. Ooh. Universe cards are $10 tops. You can buy your whole deck for less than $50. If that's the case, then I am so excited for Star Wars. That'd be sick. Okay, Natasha. Let's go ahead and use Safe House to grab our defensive stance. Wahahaha. All of the cards. Okay. We got a Widow's Gauntlet and honestly, a Dance of Death would be, I think, really solid to help clear out some of these minions here. We'll use that and a Superpower Training to play a defensive stance. Draw a card from Mission Prep, which is a Genius. Okay, let's go. Genius will play Energy Barrier, which is going to help us clear some of the minions. Oh, we need one more card. If I had one more card, I could get Winter Soldier and Dance of Death on the table. Let's see what our flip brings us. We're at 3 health. I think we're going to keep it. We're going to flip into a 1. We'll use Energy Barrier here to throw 1 damage on Grey Crow. I feel like I have to throw Dance of Death. Dance of Death is so efficient right now against these two. That does... Yeah. We're going to use Winter Soldier, What Doesn't Kill Me, and Build Support to play Dance of Death. So 3 attacks in order. We're going to do 1, 2 damage to kill the soldier. And then a 3 here, which bypasses Retaliate. I want to see Marvel Champions release in... I don't even know, cycle to launch DC Champions. I would be really surprised if we saw that. Yo, am I late to the party? The party's just starting now that you're here. Are you going to play Marvel Dice Storm Missions when it comes out? Probably. Yeah, I probably will. Yeah. I'm going to I need to put all of my prep cards in one spot because I feel like this is actually probably a better... No, I'm going to spread them out here. I need them all in one area so I can make sure to trigger them. We'll thwart 2 off Mutant Slayers. Yeah. Okay. Let's stand up and Feeling pretty good right now. We got a tackle. Angel's area, that's nice. Target acquired. Widow's Bite. Anticipation. We're going to add a threat. A 4. Add a threat here. We'll ping the damage. First blood on Taskmaster. Let's go. Came out after Marvel vs. DC storylines when it was a universe combined. When you had Dark Clan Wolverine Batman fight. Oh, that's pretty cool. Dark Claw. Oh, that's pretty sick. I just watched Batman Begins last night. As oh my goodness, what a good movie. What a fun movie. Okay, Taskmaster is going to attack us for 2. We'll block for 4. +1. We take no damage. So on flappable triggers, defensive specialist triggers, we get to draw into Black Widow and Black Widow's Gauntlet. First card, Hydra Soldier. The Hydra Soldier, they're multiplying. I killed a Hydra Soldier and it dealt me a Hydra Soldier. And then we got a Hydra Hunter, piercing and ranged. We're going to go ahead and trigger Anticipation, which will ready our hero. We'll deal a damage here on a Hydra Hunter. Literally Hydra. Yeah, right? That's really funny. Okay, what are we doing with our lives? Okay, let's use a tackle to play a gauntlet. We'll just go ahead and get that onto the table. Now we have 2 of those generators. We use one of them to play Anticipation. We'll use the other to play Widow's Bite. We'll use Black Widow to play Angel's Airy. We'll go ahead and take out the Hunter. I think threat is a little bit of an issue. We do have a grappling hook, so we can cancel the advance. So that's nice. We're at 4 health. We have a target acquired. Do I hang on to the target acquired? We have another one in our discard pile. We don't, so we'll toss the target acquired, knowing another one's coming. Multiple man equals Hydra Soldier confirmed. It's true. Did I ever get into Marvel United? I did not. I did not get into Marvel United. I know Josh from Get Up and Game got into Marvel United, but it was never something that I tried. Have I tried the DC deck building game? Yeah. Where's Beast Snow? Beast Snow in the chat? Yes, I have played the DC deck building game. I enjoy the DC deck building game. It's good. We got Widow's Bite, Perimeter, Target Acquired, Energy, and Defensive Stance. Let's go 1 here. And we'll take a damage. Taskmaster is going to attack us. We will defend and place a fatigue counter on Angel's Airy. So 2 + 1. Unflappable defensive specialist draws us into a attack acrobatics and a Quinn carrier. Nice. Then we got a Hydra Soldier here. We will take the attack, defensive stance the attack to prevent all the damage, and ping a damage here. Synth Suit readies us. But we have another one coming, and so might as well just use it. And counter card is Taskmaster Sword, piercing and +1 attack. All right, so we gotta, once this deck's out, we'll look at getting rid of this. We are built out enough. I think my biggest problem with Black Widow is not anything in the design, but just like from my way of play, is I struggle to like stop building. I just build forever. Marvel United is super fun. It's light in gameplay mechanics and not but not easy, and has some surprising depth. Oh cool. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it just never was anything that I dived into. Oh, yeah, okay. So it's our turn. Okay. Let's go ahead and Widow's Gauntlet will play attack acrobatics. Widow's Gauntlet will play target acquired. Energy will play defensive stance. No, wait, hold on. Energy and established perimeter will play Quinn Carrier. Quinn Carrier and Widow's Bite will play defensive stance. All of the prep cards. Let's go. Okay, this is take two here. Sick. Okay. I need to play Marvel United. Time is short and hobbies are too. Yep, that's. Yep. Very, very true. Marvel United does have its CCG meets Pandemic feel. It's a really fantastic solo game. Good, but not fantastic solo. Okay. It's not a really good fantastic, or not really fantastic solo game. Gotcha. 2, 4. Has anyone played Mage Knight? This is a throwback. We got Mage Knight. Anyone who played Mage Knight? I played Mage Knight not a lot. I think for what Mage Knight is, I played it a lot. Uh, right after probably about 8 years ago or so. But Mage Knight is um a very solid game. I always wanted to try Mage Knight. It's good. It's very, very good. And the reason I bring it up is they just published the top solo games of the year. Marvel Champions, I think, was 2. Lord of the Rings 3. Mage Knight was 1. I think. I love it. Mage Knight is fantastic. Mage Knight is absolutely fantastic. I have not tried the expansion that um makes the solo even better, but I haven't. I don't even think I tried solo. Mage Knight is a. Ooh, what is Mage Knight? Mage Knight is a deck building board movement game where you are going through and kind of building your deck and interacting with an island, and you're like moving your figure around, and your goal is to like destroy cities. Um, but like your cards are like spells, and you have like interesting resources in order to activate your cards, and then your cards can also be used for like their effect, or they can be used for like just one movement point or one defense, one attack. It's a pretty complex game, but it's good. I prefer Mint Knight to Mage Knight for its tiny. I haven't seen Mint Knight. That's great. Mage Knight is super cool. I love it. Okay, I have Marvel, and it's too simple for. Oh, okay. I heard that Marvel United got a little bit better in the later iterations with like the complexity. We got electrostatic armor, grappling hook, what doesn't kill me, tackle, and a perfect resource for what doesn't kill me. Let's go ahead and add. We'll add 2 threat here. Yep. Taskmaster's attacking us for 3. We will block for 4. It's gonna deck us out. Uh, so 4 total, and we get an acceleration icon. So perfect defend. We got unflappable and a defensive specialist. I really like the specialized training. I think they're fun. Angel's area triggers. Okay. So 2 cards, energy and a what doesn't kill me. We will Hydra Soldiers attacking. We'll use defensive stance. And we'll ready. 2 encounter cards. First one being Shadow of the Past. Bye bye Shadow of the Past. Grappling hook. Will cancel the effect of that card, and we will go ahead. We'll just Widowmaker one more time. Do we think that we can? We could probably poke him. We could figure out a way to deal 1 damage, right? Yeah, why not? And then we got a photographic reflexes. When a player attacks Taskmaster, prevent all the damage that would be dealt. Deal an equal amount of damage to the identity and discard photographic reflexes. Ugh, got a lot going on up here. Is there a solo mode for Mage Knight? Yeah, yeah. I would not play it more than 2 players. I tried it once more than 2 players. It was too long. It's a very long game. That's the other thing. It's a very long game. Most people probably play Mage Knight exclusively solo. I would agree with that. I've only tried it 2 player and solo without like the expansion, the Lost Legion expansion or whatever. But sick. Okay. Okay. Let's do. Oh, we can energy barrier the Hydra Soldier on with that. Okay, let's go ahead and thwart 2 here. We will use strength to play what doesn't kill me. So ready and heal 2. 1, 2. We'll thwart 2 here. We will use a tackle and a ew. Let's use a Black Widow's Gauntlet. Black Widow's Gauntlet to play grappling hook. So we have another cancel, which is great. Oh, we have a Quinn Carrier. Let's go. Quinn Carrier and tackle. We'll play what doesn't kill me. So we'll heal 2, stand up. We'll thwart this down. And then we will energy to play the electrostatic armor because that seems necessary to overpay for that. Sweet. Okay. Now that we have our entire deck on the table, I need to make it try and make or teach myself that it's okay to go after the villain. Have you ever played Spirit Island? I see that being right up your alley. Spirit Island is my favorite game of all time. I actually probably enjoy it more so than the LCGs. I've always said that. I don't know if that's actually true. Spirit Island is phenomenal. Spirit Island is amazing. I love that game. I thought you were deck building. That's some. Yeah, it does kind of look like I am deck building. That's really funny. I recently got into Spirit Island. It's so good. It is. It is so good. Superpower training, dance of death, covert odds, build support. Genius. Alrighty, we got 2 here. We'll go ahead and take a damage. Energy barrier. We'll ping the Hydra Soldier. Probably into another Hydra Soldier, right? Taskmaster is going to attack us for 4. We'll defend, or 3. We'll defend for 4. Take no damage. We got Unflappable and Defensive Specialist to draw us into a Dance of Death and a target acquired. Okay. First is Captured by Hydra. So this comes in with 5. And when revealed, we're going to discard cards until we get a Marauder minion based off the MCCU rules that we're playing. Oh, Riptide. There you go. Patrol. When he attacks, or when Riptide attacks you or an ally, choose to place 2 threat and 1 threat or +2. And a Harpoon. Good. Ooh. We will Anticipation to ready. And we will... Where do we want to throw this damage? I think I'd rather have Harpoon than Riptide. So whenever we take down Captured by Hydra, we get to take one of these. So we're going to throw a damage onto Riptide. Taskmaster looks bored. What's Spirit Island like? It was like 50% off. I was going to get a pass on it. It is a game where it's kind of like a... Oh my goodness, what is it like? You're playing a spirit trying to protect an island from invaders. So it's a cooperative game. The invaders are trying to push into the island, build and destroy the island, and you have a very asymmetric power spirit that is working to prevent that from happening. And so it's very good. It's a card driven game where basically you have income and card plays are kind of your limiting factor, and you play cards and you can draft new cards, which are kind of common cards across all the spirits. But then the cards also have different ways of interacting with the spirits, and so it's a huge amount of replayability. If you like Mage Knight, I bet you'll like Urethra when it. Ooh, or not Urethra. Wow, that was not right. Oh, lads, if you're looking for some big player count games, you should check out Blood on the Clock Tower. I've played Blood on the Clock Tower. I used to hate Blood on the Clock Tower, but I like it now. Solo, I prefer Champions, but with 2 to 4 player Spirit Island in conversation for GOAT. Nice. Do you deal a damage for electrostatic? I didn't. Thank you. Yes, good call. Good catch. And Angel's Area. I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to put Angel's Area over here. All right. We got a lot going on. I think we want to capture by Hydra, but I actually can't. Oh, we do have a covert op, so we can hit a capture by Hydra, so that's nice. Let's go a Quinn Carrier, Genius for covert ops. Remove 4 from here and confuse Taskmaster. We will go ahead and thwart here, which will take Harpoon under our control. Perfect. We already have a target acquired. That's a bummer. Let's go with. I should have Widow's bit this Riptide. That would have been smart. We don't have a guard anymore. So what we're gonna do here. He does have Retaliate 1. Let's see if we can get rid of that. Let's go build support and target acquired to get rid of the Retaliate 1. Let's do a. Oh, dang it! Now I don't have the money to pay for it. Ugh. I really wanted to play build support, but we don't have them. Or Dance of Death, but we don't have the money to pay for it. We'll take the retaliate damage. I'm okay with taking the damage right now. So let's use a target acquired superpower training Dance of Death to play Dance of Death. We're going to deal 1 damage here, which the photographic reflexes will hit us. So we'll take 2 damage. 1, 2. 1 from here, 1 from the retaliate. We will hit Taskmaster for 2. 1, 2. We will take 1 damage. And then 3 here on Riptide to take out Riptide. He is confused, so we do have I think I want to hang on in hero form a little bit longer so we can start building up Angel Ares counters. We have a build support in our hand. I don't think we need a build support, so let's go ahead and toss that. Let's stand up and remember our prep cards. I like Black Widow. There's just so much going on. Establish perimeter. Winter Soldier. There we go. Defensive stance. Armored vest. And a tackle. We got 2. We'll take a damage. Taskmaster is going to attack us. We will defend. So 4. Take no damage. So we get to Angel's Airy. Deal a damage. Unflappable and defensive specialist will get us 2 cards. Covert Ops and a Black Widow. Perfect. Okay, our encounter card is another captured by Hydra, so that's going to come in with 5. And we'll discard until we get a Marauder minion. Kind of decks this out pretty quick. Arclight. Retaliate 1. We will Widow's Bite. Deal 2 damage to Arclight and stun. Then our Widowmaker deals another damage. And Synth Suit will ready us. Excellent. Oh, there's a lot of setup. Another positive opinion for Spirit Island here. I don't get to play often, but it gets so many decisions and possibilities. It's so good. There are asymmetric like scenarios you can go up against. The pairing of spirits or solo spirits is a whole realm of things to enjoy. I cannot recommend Spirit Island enough. It's so good. Especially if you like Champions. I feel like it doesn't feel like Champions, but it occupies the same brains. Like it teases the brain in a similar way. Okay. Let's play Winter Soldier or Red Baron or Red whatever his name is. Um let's go a Widow's Gauntlet for a defensive stance. We'll do a Quinn Carrier for an armored vest, mainly just because I want to use the +1 or the +3. Five defense. Let's go. And we'll toss everything for a Widow. Let's go 2 to take out Arclight. He's called Red Sanja. I need to figure out how to make the chat bigger. Yeah. Um, 2-4 off the main. Need to get rid of that at some point. We'll flip down to alter ego. We'll go ahead and heal for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And stand up. Widow, we got Anticipation, Widow's Bite, and Counter card. We go through the deck so fast. Red Guardian. Yes. Yeah, Red Guardian. Thank you. Excellent. Okay. Superpower training. I don't. Well, all of these are hero specific upgrades, I guess. Genius, energy, and a build support. We're going to add 3 here. We're going to be confused. And we got 2 encounter cards. First one, another capture by Hydra. So let's go ahead and get another Marauder minion. Got Gray Crow. 2, 4, 5. Another acceleration token. Can you play the Black Widow out as a Black Widow here? Technically no, legally no. But what we're doing is why can I not remember her sister's name? Yeah, I watched this movie so long ago. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Um, but the thing here is we're playing like a thematic game, and so this is the Black Widow ally is emulating her sister because we're playing the Black Widow movie. Yes, thank you, Spring Phoenix. No, I can always count on you. um, so yeah, no, not really. Yeah, thank you, Darth Raven. I appreciate it. And then our second encounter card is Mimicry. Discard the top 5 cards of your deck. If a thwart card was discarded this way, he schemes 5 cards of our deck. 2, 4, 5. Nope. All right. No. You're totally fine. You're totally fine. Thank you for asking the question because I'm sure it can be very, very confusing. While we're down here, let's go ahead and use a Black Widow's Gauntlet for a Widow's Bite, which will draw us a card. Is that on screen? Defensive stance is not really on screen. Draw us a card into a tackle. We've got a Safe House to go grab a Widow's Bite, which will Black Widow's Gauntlet will play Widow's Bite. Perfect. Let's flip up. We will take 3 damage. Yikes. I hate that actually. Um is it indirect? No, it's not. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Go down to 4. Let's go ahead and get a mental and a physical. So that's going to be a build support and tackle to get rid of Taskmaster's shield. Taskmaster's sword is a mental and a physical. Go anticipation and a. No, we're going to go Quinn Carrier and Genius for that to get rid of this sword. We will go energy for a superpower training. Comes in with 3. Grey Crow has Retaliate 1, which I don't love. We could try and take over Grey Crow. We're going to do that. We're going to go ahead and thwart 2 off of Captured by Hydra. Black Widow will take 2 off of Captured by Hydra. That's going to knock Black Widow out because she only has 2 health. And then we will have Soldier take out Captured by Hydra and we get Grey Crow. So he's a 1-1, 2 consequentials. Hope you stream on YouTube again. Got to go. All right. Yeah, I plan to stream on YouTube going forward. So glad you were able to join. See you around. Peace. Harpoon and Grey Crow will go ahead and throw 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. They both take 2. We have anticipation, which we're going to hang on to. We'll stand up. Taskmaster's at 8. Alrighty. Couple of dances of death away from energy barrier. Beautiful. Anticipation. Probably should have seen that coming. What doesn't kill me? And a grappling hook. We're going to add 3. Take this up to 6. Taskmaster is going to attack us for 2. We're going to block. If you're in hero form, take 1 damage. Otherwise, place 1 threat on the main scheme. I guess we'll go ahead and target acquired that. Why not, right? So that's going to ready us, deal a damage. We take no damage, unflappable, electrostatic armor, Angel's Aerie. So many things are happening. And defensive specialist. We got tackle and a covert ops. I don't think tackles are a good addition in this deck, mainly because we get so much from defending. I don't want to stun. I don't know why I put those in there. Maybe I think I was kind of afraid of the beginning of the game. Wondering if I can send a link to see if it's the right Spirit Island. There are a ton on Amazon. Yeah, so I think so. Yeah, and if you can't, send it to me in Discord. I know links work on Discord. I don't know how links work in like chat. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Oh, the auto mod stopped. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, that's the right trouble. Though the one that you sent in Discord that auto mod stopped for some reason. That is the correct one to go for. Okay. Our encounter card is a gang up, so Taskmaster is going to attack. I guess we'll block. So we're blocking for 5. He's attacking for 2 plus 2. No damage. We ping a damage. Angel's Aerie gets another counter, and then everything else is exhausted. Okay, cool. Villains at 5. So let's go ahead and I want to what doesn't kill me. Anticipation will play a what doesn't kill me. That's going to heal 2 and stand me up. 1, 2, stand up. We'll use a energy barrier, a tackle, and a grappling hook. No, we're going to use a Quen Carrier, tackle, energy barrier to play covert ops to remove 4. And confuse Taskmaster. Okay. We'll use Widow's Gauntlets to play grappling hook. He's at 5. And we get an encounter card when we move. Let's just go ahead and go 2. It's going to knock Greycrow out. That's fine. 2. Or 3. Winter Soldier will hit him. Banish him to the Shadow Realm. Deal each player an encounter card. After a player changes to hero form and comes in with 17 health. I think we have some Dance of Deaths still in the chamber ready to go. I think, at least. Yeah, we got 1 coming up next turn, so we should be pretty decent. It's still on sale. Nice. That's exciting. Hello. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. And Black Widow will just go ahead and hit him for 2. 1, 2. Let's stand up. Oh no, we're gonna have all of the encounter cards. Good thing we have 2 grappling hooks. I mean, like that's always a feel good. Like, oh my goodness, we're gonna be doing 3 encounter cards, but it's like, oh, 2 grappling hooks. How bad could they be? Cool. Alrighty. Covert Ops 2, 4, 5. Perfect. And our Dance of Death is in there. So we're gonna add 3 to the main. I have not been doing this. I'm gonna say I think I've probably missed 3. Let's go 1, 2, 3. I think I've missed 3 there. So we'll go ahead and just take the 3 damage and place a threat. That's way worse. I always forget that forced response. Okay, Taskmaster is attacking. We will defend He's attacking for 3. We're defending for 5. +2, no damage. So, Unflappable draws a card. Electrostatic Armor deals a damage. Angel's Airy gets a counter. I do like Angel's Airy. Defensive Specialist draws us a card. Anticipation. Okay. Encounter card is Photographic Reflexes. That's an attachment. This is when a treachery would be revealed. That's too bad. Taskmaster's Training Camp, of course. No. Ugh. And then a Hydra Soldier. After a minion enters play, give it a tough status card. So that's a forced response after a minion enters play. We'll go ahead and Widow's Bite to knock the tough here and stun. But more importantly, we'll Synth Suit to stand up, and we will deal a damage to the soldier. I guess I could Widow's Bite again. Yeah, we'll Widow's Bite again. 2 damage and take him out. Just to get rid of the guard, because we're kind of pushing damage right now. We got Photographic Reflexes. So the Dance of Death can throw a damage, which we can ping, we can save with the energy barrier. What are you playing? The movie's adapted? Yes. So I'm going through the Marvel Champions Cinematic Universe, or I kind of shorthanded to MCCU. And so this is Black Widow. So we're simulating the movie inside the game. Okay. Black Widow. Let's go ahead and use a Strength and a Quinn Carrier to play Dance of Death. So 1 damage, Photographic Reflexes will hit me for 1. And you know what? Actually, I'm going to just Energy Barrier this and hit him for 1. Then we have 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have Winter Soldier, Harpoon, and Widow for 6 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to take out all of these. And then we've got a Covert Ops Anticipation to play What Doesn't Kill Me. Heal me for 2. Stand up. Hit him for 2 more. 1, 2. What a great idea, dude. Oh, cool. Thank you so much. Yeah. So all of them are going to be... all of the games are going to be linked below once I figure out how to do that on a live stream. And if you watch the game on the replay, then all of the games are actually linked and you can log your games and play along with me. So cool. Excellent. Yeah. So there goes Taskmaster. There goes Black Widow. I'm surprised we only actually took down 1 specialized training. What I did not think about is that we were significantly lower on thwarting power than I was expecting. I think I needed some hard to ignores in here. And then, I would honestly probably go 3 hard to ignores, and then we can just be hitting this main whenever we defend. Because once we were up to 5 defense, there was really nothing Taskmaster could do to push through. And we always had, we never triggered attack acrobatics, but we had our safety there. Nice work. Thanks, villain. Woohoo. So I like Angel's Airy. That actually came in pretty clutch here. So I'm going to have to try Angel's Airy more so on characters that like to defend, which X23 I think is a really good choice there for that. Sweet. Excellent. So this is actually the last stream that we're doing this week. I completely got my dates mixed up. I completely got my dates mixed up, and I'm actually going to a convention this week. I thought I had a whole week to prepare for that, but I did not. I'm actually leaving for PAX Unplugged. I was about to say Unlimited. I was like, that's not right. PAX U this weekend. And so if you are if you're going to be there, let me know. And suddenly a convention. Yeah, right. So if you're going to be there, let me know. We'll have to play some games. I thought you only did shows on other platforms. This is actually, I guess technically my second live stream on YouTube. There's a Black Friday deal on some software that allows me to do on YouTube now, so that's good. So most serious gamer have thoughts about designing games. Would you like to design a game? I've dabbled with it, Chad, but honestly, no. I like playing games, and designing games just honestly takes the fun away from the games. So I'm not sure why or what that is in my psyche, but I've tried, and I'm I don't think I get enjoyment out of this. But Cool. Excellent. So let me know if you're going to be at PAX U. Thanks for hanging out. And also, if you want to play on with the MCCU, you absolutely can. There's a forms to fill out and also a document outlining all the rules. Make sure to check that out. Thanks all for hanging out. I appreciate y'all. We'll see you around. Peace.